First thing first, I want to personally thank each and every one of you for being here tonight, joining Tammy and I on this cold Tuesday evening, October, no, I'm ready to say October, November the 11th. Thank you, thank you, thank you. As we start every REIAI Zoom meeting, the first thing I have on the agenda is any questions, REIAI related. Go. The floor is yours. Do, 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 do,
I have a
do.
question for using the Sora. How do you upload your picture? Because every time I upload my picture on Sora, it says not this image or this file, it cannot be used.
It's not uploading a picture. You have to take a snapshot of yourself inside of the Snora. I'm saying the Snora, inside of the Sora app. You got to click on the Cameo feature, and the Cameo feature
Ah,
allows you to hold the phone in front of you and look up, look right, look left, and it basically scans your face so it can be used in the videos. That's the process you
got
have
it.
to do to use it.
Got it. Thank you.
No problem. Any other Q&A? George, you got something for me tonight?
Nah, not really.
Israel, you got something for me tonight?
What you need, man? Or whatever you need.
Questions, man. Any questions for this?
Questions.
I know
I got a
last week
question.
you asked about my actual desk and I put all the details out in the school community. So if you
I,
check it, you'll see the stuff that I have on my desk and all that stuff.
all right, good stuff. I haven't had a chance to check in, but I will.
Yep,
I do kind of have a question,
go right ahead.
but it's more a statement. So we were looking at a deal earlier, what was it, yesterday or today? And there's a 4 property deal. The
Okay.
guy had 4 properties under construction, and all of them were in various states of finish, but he owes more money. So I told him he had to do a short sale on it. I called Valerie and she said it's just hard to do a short sale with the LLC. So it's
You
more of
mean
a
with the,
statement, huh?
I'm sorry, say it again. Hard to do the short sale with what? I didn't hear the
With the
last part.
LLC, because the property is already in the LLC. They're a hard money lender.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. The issue is the hard money lender. That's the issue. We've tried that before. Most of those hard money lenders that have loans on properties, for some reason, they don't want to do a short sale. I can understand the reason why, but
Yeah.
they 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 are the worst people to deal with when it comes to trying to do a short sale. So yeah, I'm surprised. I'm not surprised she told you that. I've gotten that answer before as well.
Yeah, yeah. So
I guess I got some. This is Cooper.
Oh,
Um,
cool.
I heard that Hagen has a new feature. I don't know how new it is. It's like a chat box, but it's your avatar. They say you can put it on your website or something like that. And it can
Yeah,
communicate with people.
yeah, that's not new. I think
Okay.
it's called conversational AI.
Yeah, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, it's been out for a while. Just people
Oh,
haven't used it or haven't worked with it. I looked at it probably about 3, 4 months ago, played with it for a little bit. Didn't really like it that much, but yeah, they do have that feature out. As a matter of fact, they got a lot of good features out. Their avatar, I think it's agent avatar feature. It's in beta. That one is a beast. That one will create your whole video for you with your avatar being you, your image. Create the actual background images, create the actual text, create everything, music, and you just give it a prompt. Doing a real estate meeting this week, and then you could have the images of that meeting and it will create the whole video for you. So that's a
oh,
new feature they got out that's in beta. Um, You can test it out. They got a free plan that you could test it out, and you have an opportunity to use it in the free plan, but it's only going to give you like 2 or 3 generations in the free plan. So you're going to have to use multiple email addresses if you really want to get a good understanding of it.
Okay.
But it's a good one. And they are probably commercially, and I'm talking about when you talk about online, they are probably the top 2 when it comes to AI avatars being natural looking. I would put them at the top on when it comes to dealing with AI avatars, making it natural looking and natural sounding and with emotion and all that good stuff. But when it comes to offline, nothing beat Comfy UI. That's what I use. I use Comfy UI, Infinite Talk for all of my avatars and stuff. But yeah, HeyGen is probably the best one when it comes to online AI avatars.
No, okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I had a question. If anybody has used Loom, right, to do their SOPs, has anybody checked out, I think it's called TruePeer AI?
TruePeer, I think I looked TruePeer. It sounds familiar. The best tool that I know for creating SOPs is a tool called Guide, Guidde. What makes that tool so good is that all you have to do is basically go through the steps or talk about the steps, and it will create a video with words of your SOP and everything. So it's real good at creating video with voiceover of any of characters, different voiceovers that's built into the system, and it's real good at step-by-step instructions.
What's the name of that again? You said
Guide, Guidde. It's spelled with 2 D's.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's guide.com. My team was playing with it a month and a half ago, and I decided to let them keep it because I'm very happy with the guides that it creates. It creates video guides, and it creates PDF guides, and it can create guides that you can share a link, but it gives you, the key part is the step-by-step instructions by way of video and or by way of PDF. Now, it's not cheap. I think the plan we have is, I want to say $49, $50, but it lets us make unlimited talking guides, video guides for that dollar amount. They got a free plan, but you can't make talking video guides. You can make non-talking video guides with the free plan. As a matter of fact, they'll let you make 25 of them with the free plan. But if you want to make unlimited ones, you got to pay that paid plan, and it's not cheap. It's like I said, I think it's about $50 a month. Anybody else?
I got a question.
Go ahead, sir.
So I was talking to this lady today, who runs a nonprofit. She has a potential of 5 properties that she wants to sell, and she wants to dissolve. Her questions to me was more about how to dissolve the corporation. And I told her I'll get back to her on that. So I was telling my wife about it, and my wife was like, "Can we just buy the corporation and keep all the properties in the corporation?" Anybody have any experience with that type of transaction?
Well, you got 2 questions. One is dissolving the corporation, and the other one is, should you buy the properties with the corporation? George, you want to touch on that first?
I would say no, because you don't know the history of the corporation and why they want to dissolve it. So you could be tying yourself to some bad history. So there's no benefit in buying a corporation unless that corporation was formed solely for that property and it's in good standing.
Yeah.
I mean, in my opinion.
I agree 100%. As just like you just mentioned, your main issue is the long-term corporation that could have all kinds of issues that has not appeared or has appeared in the process. Now, in regards to dissolving the corporation, that's nothing more than just filing the paperwork.
Yeah.
That's all you got to do for that.
Okay.
You can click a link on
Here's my question to you.
Mhm.
You're looking to buy the properties individually, or you buy them as a package?
Well,
package.
I'll probably.
I want them all. You know what I'm saying?
I already called George about it. He said he's taking them all from me.
I want them all.
Okay.
So
But why George? I mean, what is these deals about? Tell me about these deals. What I mean, you said they're all rehabs.
nah, I honestly I don't know yet. I needed someone to put their eyes on them, so I called George and asked could he put his eyes on them for me.
So they're in Maryland.
Yeah, they're in Maryland, and he was like, "Man, just I'm taking them."
So you taking them, George?
I would like them.
Yeah, so listen, I'm for me, it's everything is about ease at this point. So if I got a able and ready buyer, he can have them. Like it don't even matter as long as I can make a profit. She could get something in her pocket for him. I'm all right with it.
So George, are you going to take over the structuring of the deal, or are you going to let Israel continue with the structure?
I'm gonna work with him.
Yeah, we're gonna collab on it. We'll collab on it for sure.
Okay.
We'll collab on it.
Yeah, that's your best bet. That's your best bet.
Yeah, if he's gonna be the end buyer for him, I'll
Yeah.
find out exactly what he needs and structure it accordingly.
Exactly.
Now, but the reason why I was interested in what would make that corporation valuable to me is the age of it. The corporation was formed in 1987, and I'm into corporate funding, and that a corporation with that history,
Yeah.
I think it could be quite valuable when it comes to getting funding for it. Again, I don't, and like y'all mentioned, I don't know the history. I don't know the entire history. It was a nonprofit. I know they were doing low income housing, or they were renovating. The purpose of the corporation was they were rehabbing properties in West Baltimore and selling them to low income families.
Yeah.
So that's all I know about the corporation, but the age of the corporation is what makes it most enticing to me.
Yeah. And here's the thing, you're not going to be the end buyer, so I would say to hell with the age of the corporation. Let George buy the properties, get in there and get out.
Mm-hmm.
Be honest with you.
You mentioned foreclosures and all kinds. There's a lot of bad stuff with her in anyway.
Exactly. So that's my whole point. I understand the thought of, hey, we got an age corporation and you can get all this business credit based on the age of the corporation and all that stuff, but you're not planning on being the end buyer anyway. From what I'm hearing, you plan on wholesaling.
No, I'm not. Yeah, no. I don't want to be involved in them properties.
Right, exactly.
Not that location, not the location of it. So.
Okay. Any other Q&As? Going once. Going twice. Let's go up and pull the actual school community up. Let's see what we got going on. One thing I want you guys to understand and to know is the fact that I already added inside of the school community on the calendar for Monday. We have the actual Master the Basics of Filmora, Monday at 7 p.m. till 8. So if you're interested, I will be talking about the basics of using Filmora this Monday coming up from 7 o'clock until 8 p.m. 1 hour. Let's go down. Inside of the school community, also, we put in the classroom. 2 videos. One on the funnel and website AI builder with Go High Level. This is a high level video that was created by them that talks about how you use the AI builder inside of Go High Level. This video is right here. And we also have one that talks about how to build conversational chat bots. This video talks about that as well. So it's inside the Go High Level classroom section, 2 new videos with features of Go High Level, the AI chatbot, and the AI funnel and website builder. Ulysses asked about creating a actual class or creating a Zoom meeting based on clones. Creating clones. If you're interested in me doing a Zoom meeting on how to create your own clone, please post yes, I would like to see that underneath of this post, underneath of the name Ulysses. You'll find it. Charles, can you teach a class on building a personal AI clone? If you're interested in that, let me know just by posting in here. Yes, I would like to see that. Depending on the amount of responses we get, I will hold a class on that. If it's not a lot of response, I will just go ahead and show Ulysses how I'm doing it, and he can share it to you guys after we have a Zoom meeting where I show him how to create it. So if you want me to show it to the whole class, basically comment on here, and I will create an actual event on the calendar, how to create clones. Boom, 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 boom,
And
boom.
and Charles,
Yes.
and it gets to make sure you get the complete thought. When I say clones, I mean like your personal business partner that speak like you and
Yeah, I
act like,
know.
oh,
The
okay, okay,
avatar.
okay,
Mm-hmm.
okay,
Mm-hmm.
okay, okay.
Yep.
Right.
Understood. Yep.
Oh, thanks. Okay.
No problem. Also, this is a very powerful video. I told you I get these notifications every morning of the new stuff I need to keep an eye on. And this is one of my notifications that came in about 8 ways to use AI when someone is trying to screw you over. Definitely, I urge as many of you that's on this Zoom call tonight, watch this full video. Anybody who watched it already, you got a comment on about it?
I watched it.
Your thoughts?
It was great. Great. It saved them what, 110,000? That guy went from 148 to 30,000 or something like that.
Yeah.
So anytime you can save any money, that's good.
So definitely watch this video. It's going to open your eyes up about prompting and how to use it to look over bills, look over receipts, look over uh, taxes, and so on, that you can use AI to uncover for you.
So this is Thomas. I like to comment on it. I
Go
watched
right
the
ahead.
video. So I watched the video. One of the I agree with Charles. You should watch this. One of the things that he goes over 8 principles in sequence, and he recommends following it in that sequence. And what what is communicated in that video is that institutions, large institutions that regular folk interact with, they don't have the money to pay for a lawyer or a special advocate, large amounts of money to who knows the coding, who knows what the intricacies are. It's basically communicating that instead of asking the AI for advice, use it in a different way. Use it when you're in a specific situation where you're dealing with institutions.
Yep.
And it doesn't have to be hospitals. It could be any kind of large bureaucracy where you're interacting with, there's rules and regulations. Basically, you can feed the AI these rules and regulation, ask it to compare it to any letters or notices you get, and basically form a response for you on your behalf to be your advocate. I am just touching the surface of the depth of what is in that 18-minute video. It is worth your time.
So definitely take a look at it, understand it, implement it. I think that's about it. Oh, Israel, this is the actual post where I broke down the desk, all the
Okay.
tools and stuff we have on it.
Cool. I'm on it.
I think is Tim here tonight? One of the questions that I think a lot of you guys may be having the same question. Tim asked about how could you use the Manus website that they give you, or should I say the Manus hosting that they give you? Could you use GoDaddy with that Manus hosting so that you could give a person the URL, which is a GoDaddy URL, and it takes them to your Manus hosting platform or hosting site? Now, there's two ways of doing it, one of which is what's called domain forwarding. I gave him a video. If you look on the search and do a video for domain forwarding or GoDaddy, you'll see that video that shows you how to do that. The other way is called domain masking. And I'm talking specifically with GoDaddy, but a lot of other service providers offer domain masking. Now, what is domain masking? Let's say the Manus URL is 123.com and your GoDaddy URL is abc.com. But you want people to go to abc.com, you don't want them to see 123.com. So domain masking will let them be able to type in abc.com and it will pull up the actual Manus site, and it will also show the Manus site as abc.com. That's what domain masking will do. Even though it's hosted on Manus, the person won't see the Manus URL. They will see the GoDaddy URL, and you don't have to worry about any DNS settings or anything. You can do what's called masking. Now, there's one caveat to that. First of all, if you want to know how to do that, or if you want to do that, you can simply just reach out to GoDaddy, let them know you want to do domain masking, and they'll walk you right through the process. It is really simple to do. Number two, not all websites will allow you to mask. A large majority would. So I don't know if Manus is one of those ones that won't, but a large majority of the sites will allow you to do masking. You would have to check and see for yourself if Manus will allow masking. And it's not a question you have to ask them. It's just something you have to do with GoDaddy, and GoDaddy will let you know if they're letting them mask or not letting it mask. And you'll be able to find that answer out, because the masking process only takes about 2 to 3 hours max. But you will probably know within 15, 20 minutes, because typically it takes around that amount of time, but they tell you 2 to 3 hours for it to take. Any questions regarding that?
I thought you said a while back that it would be beneficial for you not to leave your stuff on Manus and to take it off Manus.
Yeah, but the question was for him because he wanted to leave it on Manus. So that's why I answered that question that way. I still feel as though it is the best to not have it on Manus, but if you have no other choice, meaning you don't want to sign up for that $300, that $200 a month plan, or two, you still haven't been able to figure out how to take that HTML file and move it over to move it over to Go High Level, then you have to work with what you can. And that would be somebody leaving it on Manus.
Okay, got it.
Tim, are you there?
Yeah, I literally just got on. I'm sorry. My last meeting went really late.
No problem. I was answering your question about the GoDaddy. My question that I gave to you was, are you when you say you want the GoDaddy to be seen, are you saying that when the person type in the GoDaddy URL, you want it to go to Manus and you want to see the GoDaddy URL, correct?
Well, the issue is I have a VA right now working on my GHL workflows, and
Mm-hmm.
he said we're trying to get the telephone thing figured out, and it got rejected a couple of times. And he thinks one of the reasons why they might be rejecting it is because it redirects to Manus. So
Well,
he's going to attempt.
that's absolutely a reason why it's being rejected. I could have told you that one.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
that's absolutely the reason why it's being rejected.
so I just need to figure out. And I only caught the last 5 minutes or 7 minutes of what you said. I'll listen to the recording, but
Yeah,
I
well,
gotta
then
figure
the,
out
the
what it said.
best the thing that you're going to want to do is where I showed you guys how to get Manus to give you the actual files and put it in your hosting account, or how to get the actual HTML code and put it in your hosting account, or the third way is to have your VA just recreate the whole site inside of your hosting account.
Yeah, that might be an option too. He's been really helpful, but I'm just trying to get to that last step so I can finally get all the workflows done and get GHL going.
Now, here's something else. I'm not sure why he's not telling you this, because he can create a dummy landing page to get the actual approval and then do the Manus thing with that without once you get it approved.
Well, he first told me to create the website, so I went into Manus and I had like another website that I
Yeah.
spoofed, I guess, and gave it all my information. I had to add a couple of um, privacy forms and like to click the box
Yeah, he gave you
for
the
the text.
long way to going. He gave you the all around the bush way, because you could have just created a single page landing page that had one form on it, but it had all the actual details, the contact information, the opt-in part where you had to check the box, and you could have had that on your site already. You didn't have to create a whole new site out on Madness or none of that stuff. You could just create a one page landing page with that actual information on there and got that one page landing page approved, and then did your Manus stuff off there, because once it's approved, they can't stop you from doing what you want to do.
Like, okay.
Joe, I noticed, Tony, you here. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I'm sorry. Can you repeat that for me?
Oh, come on, Tony.
That was multitasking. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was telling him that he didn't have to create a whole new website to get the A2P approved. He could have created just a basic landing page with the actual A2P details on it and just get that approved and then do whatever he wants with it once it's approved.
That's correct. Yeah, that's correct. You don't need the whole shebang. You just need something to get past A2P approval. Charles is right on that one.
I think I'm almost there. I just got to get to that last stretch, get that done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, my friend.
Thank you.
Any other questions? Any other topics? Any other thing you want to go over before we go to the challenge? Going once. Going twice. Let's go over last week's challenge. And it involved using Pomeli and Manus, or I told you guys you could use GenSpark or Abacus AI if you want to create marketing pieces. Now, the first person that came up was Mr. Thomas. Thomas, are you there?
I am.
All right, my friend, we're going to first go over your actual images. Talk to me and let me know what I'm going to be looking at. I'm going to pull them up one at a time.
So I don't have a website myself, but Codebreaker Global, that I have a business with, has a website. So what I did was, and I have permission from one of the co-founders, Esther, that I can basically have a website. I just have to replace it with my imagery, what my business is. So I use Pomeli to use the Codebreaker Global website to pull images out. And so what I did was I created the image that you saw with Sherry Tree. I took that image and I put it into Manus. and I put my image into Manus, and I told Manus to take the image out and put my image in. And once Manus gave me that, I put that image back into Pomeli. And then from there, I asked it to create the JSON prompt. And then the JSON prompt, I took it. These images that you see before you are those 5 JSON images that Manus created for me. And then I asked it, as you shared in your challenge presentation, asked Manus to create 5 email campaigns, asked Manus to create 5 SMS campaigns. It did so. And then I thought I heard you said 5 marketing videos, but there was a part where the video darked out. I decided to just go ahead and just do it.
Yeah, I didn't say videos. I said the SMS, and I said that because I know Manus, I'm not too crazy about the video output it gives you. So I didn't say videos.
I wasn't clear, but I decided to do it.
That's
So I
okay.
went to OpenArt AI, and I basically took the scripts that Manus gave me, and I didn't check the wording and the spelling. I just put them in.
Okay.
And it used up 800, but it used up a lot of credits, 800 to 1500 credits to create the videos. So I would like your guidance on how to use less credits. Is it what I'm giving the instructions for in OpenArt AI? Is that what?
Every tool has its own credit distribution. So whatever that distribution is for that tool, that's what it is. For example, you may have VO give you, it may cost you 1100 credits. Sora may cost you 700 credits. Halo may cost you 200 credits. So there's no getting around that. That tool will tell you how many credit it uses. There's no getting around it because that's what the credit allocated for that tool is. The question is, are there any tools out there that's cheaper than OpenArt? For me, I like FreePick. FreePick is my favorite all-in-one. Some people like Halo. Some people like OpenArt. Some people like Dream. I think it's called Dreamania. Those 4 are all systems that have multiple uses: images, text, lip sync, cloning, all of that built into one actual platform. My favorite one is FreePick. I've had FreePick for over a year. I think I spent $179, or was it $159 for 540,000 credits. And that was last year during Black Friday. They had that special, and I jumped on it. So if I was you, I would look for Black Friday coming up, but I like FreePick. I will be jumping on it again if they offer the 540,000 credits for $159, because I haven't had to spend a dime in FreePick for a year.
FreePick,
Yes.
PIC or PIK?
PIK.
Thank you.
And it is coming up on Black Friday and stuff, and that's when I got it last year during Black Friday. So I know my year will be coming up. Hopefully they'll have it again so I can jump on it again.
I'm also looking forward to your own Black Friday specials, what you have packages.
I had my team working, putting the finishing touches on that.
So look,
we put the finishing touches on it today.
So look, I am. So the reason I say that, I'm doing the challenges. I failed the one before, but I'm gonna do that and get that done. But I am looking at a package solution for what I'm dealing with in my business. But we'll have that conversation when we get there.
Absolutely. I love talking about people who I love having Zoom meetings with people who have products that they want to sell and stuff, because that's one of my specialties that I work with a lot of my clients on, how they sell their products and promote their products. So I would love to have that discussion with you.
Thank you.
Now, these are the videos that you created.
Your sales pitch is failing because you don't speak their language. The secret to influence is a code.
That was OpenArt. What model did you use?
VO3.
Excellent. It came out excellent. Now, one of the things that you can do when you're prompting it, you can tell it, do not add text overlay, or do not add music. And the reason why you want to do that, VO3 gets it good about 75% of the time, but a lot of times you may have a word spelled wrong, and now you got the whole video where you got that word spelled wrong, and you're going to be eating up credits.
Yeah, that you can see it in the next video.
Yeah, so what I prefer is telling VO not to put any text overlay on it. And I like to add my text overlay in post-production inside of Filmora. That way I know it's going to be 100% correct.
I appreciate that guidance. Thank you.
You know what you sell, but do you know why they buy? Most sales training focuses on your actions.
Yeah, you can see the misspellings in there. So one of the things that happened after, because that
they spell worse than me. Goodness gracious.
The first video used 1,500 credits. So I looked at what
Yeah.
the settings were. So I changed from normal to turbo.
Let me tell you something. You just gave me something I need to tell you. I would not use VO3 or Sora in these two programs. And what I mean by these two programs, I'm talking about Free Pick, I'm talking about OpenArt.
Okay.
And here's the reason why. The paid plan of VO3 is $20 a month, and you can make 75 videos for $20 a month. VO 3.1. You just told me it cost you 1,600 credits for one video inside of OpenArt.
Yeah.
So no, do not use OpenArt, do not use FreePick to create VO3 or Sora. You can use it for all the other video makers like what? Kling 2.1, Hailu, C-Dance. They also are some great video models, but they're dirt cheap. But if you use VO3 or you use Sora, you're easily going to pay 1,000 credits or more. So when it comes to VO3, I use it inside of Google AI Studio Flow Labs. That's where I use VO3 at.
Okay. Okay. Because that is a Google Labs product. That's my understanding.
Which in most cases, not all, but in most cases, when you use the actual product owner to do the distribution, it's going to be cheaper than when you use a third-party provider.
Thank you.
Most of the time, not all of the time. When you get into the API aspect of stuff, that's when it can be cheaper with a third-party provider. But anyway, your videos came out really good. I like the scripting.
How fast can you close a deal? If it takes longer than 90 seconds to connect, you've already lost. Our personality code.
Yeah, I would work a little bit more on making sure that your script is laid out where every second is accounted for, because it sounds like your people is being cut off in between sentences.
Yes.
So definitely look at the actual output that it gives you when it gives you the script of what's going to be said, and make sure it's time stamped. In other words, it should say from 01 to 03 seconds, it's going to say this. From 03 seconds to 06 seconds, it's going to say this. From 06 seconds to 08 seconds, it's going to say that. And it shouldn't go past that 8 seconds.
And that Google Labs will give me that clarity in terms of creating videos.
Well,
that way.
No, it's not the labs. It's the actual prompt that you put in there.
The prompt. Okay.
It's only reading what your prompt is telling it. If your prompt is going past the 8 seconds, you're going to go past the 8 seconds. Or should I say your video is going to go past the 8 seconds and it's going to be cut off.
Oh, you know what? I had a good point. You bring that up, because initially when Manis presented the prompts to me, I didn't know how to actually put that into the video program, because it was breaking it up into seconds. But that's actually what I have to do, is I actually have to break it up.
Yeah. Now I got a tool for you guys. This tool is, I'm going to share my screen. It's inside of Chat GPT. I think Ulysses, you've been using my VO3 tool, haven't you?
Yeah, I used it before. Yep.
It's right.
I see a VO3 JSON
Right here.
prompt.
Prompt optimizer.
Okay.
I'll send you the link, but it's for anybody to use. Anybody can use this. Now, I also created another one.
Yeah,
This is a new one that I created. It's called Copy Genius. And this is gorgeous. This is a GPT. And you fill out the blank and it will create 30-second TikTok ad scripts for you. It'll create 3 high converting hooks, analyze and rewrite my ad script, make a 60-second storytelling ad, the whole 9 yards. So you just click on the button and just give it the information and it'll create that for you. And then you can go and put it into your video tool you want to use or your image tool you want to use. I'll be putting a link to this as well as the link to the VO1 in the school community tomorrow. Actually, it'll be in this actual Zoom meeting replay in the actual description. The 2 links for these.
Charles.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Charles.
No problem, guys. Let's see who else we got. Ulysses.
Yes, sir.
Talk to me, sir.
All right. I put my website into that generator.
Okay.
And
I'm looking at a document that says scale your social in 7 days.
yep, and that was the output.
Tell me what this output is.
Read it off to you, Todd. Well, these are I asked for them to do a ratio of 9:16.
Uh-huh.
And from my website, they put them posts out for me to put on TikTok.
Got it.
And then it also gave me my JSON. So I took the JSON and took it over to Manus.
Changed. While others post 1 video a month, you're scaling a movement in minutes. This isn't editing, it's domination.
That first one looked like Sora.
Yeah, that's when I took it the JSON, put it in Manus, I asked Manus to recreate a prompt video. So that's why I took the prompt and put it in Sora.
Okay, you took it in Sora. Got it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yesterday's excuses don't build tomorrow's brand. You either evolve or watch your competition go viral without you.
I like that one.
Yeah.
Straight to the
I
point.
like that one too.
I like that one a lot. That's a strong one. I like that one.
And that came straight from Manus. Manus gave me that prompt from the JSON.
Vision, results. The future of video is done for you.
Thomas, you see how his actual text ended perfectly?
Yes.
It wasn't in between sentence.
I saw that. Yes.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
Yesterday's excuses don't build tomorrow's brand. Every second you waste on editing costs you momentum. It's time to break free.
Yeah, the only thing I would say is make sure you add that URL to the company in there.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
The webpage. Now, the other
Thanks.
thing you're going to want to do is you're going to make sure you have Google Analytics on that website because you got to track where this actual leads came from. Did they come from Facebook? Did they come from Instagram? Did they come from TikTok? That way you can measure the actual engagement of your actual videos, engagement of your posts. You can get somebody to put Google Analytics on your website for like $20 and they can set it up for tracking and everything.
Okay. Yeah, I never heard of that. Google Analytics. Okay.
Yeah, it's free with Google. They don't charge you anything for it. Well, actually, let me correct that. You're the guinea pig, so you're the charge. But it's definitely one of the most powerful analytics tools out there you could have, because of what they have, the domain tracking, and they have the actual outside source tracking that you can have with all of your actual links and videos, knowing where your leads came from and all of that stuff. All of that is built into the Google Analytic tool. So I would definitely, any web properties you have that you're doing marketing to, you want to make
Mhm.
sure you have some type of analytic on it. And like I said, Google is free, and $20 you can get it set up on Fiverr.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Excellent job, man.
Thanks.
Let's see who else we got. Anita, talk to me.
So I use my website that I have created to create. So what it did is scan the website, give me color scan, and it break down what my website is all about.
Okay.
It has 3 units: land, land investment, and then for sale by owner, and real estate, like real estate needs. And then it gave me, I did the email, but I was having problem doing the, what do you call it, the Joe, how to copy it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it kept giving me that error message, so I don't know why.
Did anybody else get an error message from AI Studio?
I did not.
Yeah, I haven't gotten it either. So I'm not sure why you got it, the error message. The
Yeah, and I
only,
tried.
go
Yeah,
ahead.
I
I
tried
can't
it
even
with
think
two
why you would,
websites.
yeah, I
Yeah.
can't even think why you would get an error message. I know you could get a message that says you ran out of your usage for the day, but it wouldn't be an error message.
Yeah, so that was the message I was getting. So I just took a snapshot to see if anybody was getting the same thing.
Yeah, I have no idea why you was getting that message.
Okay.
Here's something you
But
should know. HSB Eric, one of the things that we talked about with that video that the guy put out that I told people to watch, it talked about how you analyze stuff. If you look at this message here, you can take this message and that code and put it into Google and ask,
mm,
why did I receive this message? What is this error code?
mm, wow,
There's a good
that's
chance, I'm not going to say it's going to be 100%, but there's a good chance it will tell you why you got that message. But you have to put in the whole message, the words plus the error 403,
okay.
and say, I received this error message. Can you tell me what it's all about?
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Um, and then I used the prompt. So it gave me, I went to Mattis and then it gave me the prompt. So
And let's look at the videos.
yeah.
That one was for land.
Yeah, land leasing. So
Okay.
Your land is an untapped asset. Are you maximizing its potential? AI unlocks land's passive income.
I like that one.
and that one, that's it. And then I think that was the last mission. Those are the cards, the deck of cards that it created from that.
Got it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Maximize FISBO, home net profit, avoid 15,000 plus in agent commission, get professional marketing, qualified buyer screening. I like it.
Yeah.
Streamline your real estate workflow from client logs to tenant leasing, manage your properties. Straight to the point, clients management log. Okay. And let's see what else we got. AI unlocks land passive income. Our proprietary AI matches your land to the highest yielding long-term leasing opportunities. I would have a button, um, click here. Well, want to know your land worth? Something like that. A button that would say, want to know your land worth, or let me help you. Let me think. I got to think about it. But
Yeah,
I would definitely have.
I get it.
Yeah, I would have a button underneath of this right here. And you can do that after the fact. Like I said, when I show you guys how to use Filmora, I'm going to show you how to create all that stuff on your images so that you could really just pop out your images and stuff.
Now from those cards, those are the cards you could use for reels,
Posting
right?
on TikTok, Instagram, LinkedIn, create videos out of the cards, the whole 9 yards.
Got it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I need
And I'm going
to
to show you how to create videos out of the cards, out of these images on Filmora as well. You can just take this
Okay.
image and make it into a video.
So Charles, I
Okay.
was just gonna comment on Anita's that user access denied. The one thing that comes to mind, I don't know if it's related or not, but something that did you have by any chance another email program open that's not Google based when you were interacting with that software?
Yeah, I maybe, yeah, probably that email based that you mean?
So the thing is, Google Labs is Google is Gmail.
Yes.
Do you have another email service that you have that's not
Yes.
Gmail?
Yes, Hotmail.
So it's possible. But see, the thing is, I remember when I first was working with AI before I met you, Charles, when I was first exploring it, I found that I don't know how it is now, but I remember I was emailing someone from Gmail to like Hotmail or like a different service provider, and it would not go. There was something like on the back end between companies. There's like this back end, like it seemed like a war, a race, or what have you. So if you have, it almost seemed like if you have like a competitor's service, it will block it or it will like thwart it or what have you. Maybe that's the thing that came to mind when I saw that was
Yeah, you can always test it out. Just go back into it and make sure nothing else is open. No other email provider is open and just log into the Gmail account.
Got it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Good job, Anita. Dwayne.
Yes, sir.
Let's go over yours, my friend. You want to go over the SMS first?
Yeah, we could go through that. Now, I actually tested this on with Gemini,
okay,
Perplexity, and Manus. Manus did the best overall. I mean, with the images, I think I didn't put it in here, but with some of the images, Perplexity did kind of well. I like some of the stuff that they produced.
Got it.
Okay. Good. Gemini didn't do good at all, so I just left that out.
Yeah. And that's the thing, what I found out using Abacus, GenSpark, Manus, Gemini, Perplexity. Overall, when you say out of 100, for me, Manus scored the closest to the 100. It wasn't perfect. I don't have any of them that's perfect. But when it came to overall high score or good marks on various benchmarks, Manus for me scored the highest. But there are others out there that is catching up. And I'm going to give you, as part of a challenge, a new one that just came out that I want you guys to play around with for a week and let me know what you think of it. But I agree with you 100%. Your videos, you created that with
OSHA.com. Contact
One some of them was with Sora and Flow.
Got it.
Train OSHA today.
We build your custom safety program, training, documentation, and implementation, so you never face that shutdown again.
I like your video creation, Dwayne.
Compliance isn't just paperwork. It's productivity, protection, and peace of mind.
Yeah, I had Manus had came out with I had Manus do it in the JSON, and then I threw it back into
Cameras train OSHA steps in.
chat because I got chat really dialed in. So I had
Yep.
to I just kind of spinned it to get a little more like a better hook on it because I
Got
got
it.
for that client I got them dialed in.
Excellent, man. And this is an actual client you're working with?
Yes.
And fast.
Excellent.
An expert team that knows the codes, the standards, and exactly how to get you back.
Yeah. Have you tested HeyGen yet? HeyGen agent feature yet?
No. I
You got to
played
check
around
it
with
out,
it
my friend.
little bit early on, but I don't know why I just stopped.
I'm gonna tell you, this feature right here, it's in beta. It's called Video Agent. This feature right here is a game changer. Sign up using a free account and check and test out Video Agent. And you're going to see, man, it's you could put in this, it will what I'm seeing you're doing with the OSHA client, it would work perfectly with that.
Okay.
So get a chance, sign up for the free account, don't pay, and check out the Video Agent feature. It's in beta.
One missed checklist. One citation.
Yeah.
Thousands in fines. When safety slips, everything stops.
You got your editing on point. It looks good, man. You got your color branded in there. That blue and orange. Yeah, this is some good ads. Good job.
All right, thanks.
Israel. Last but not least, talk to me, my brother.
I did mine on Roswell Home, which is my social service housing brand that I'm building right now.
Here we go. Here we go. This is a Manus site.
Yep, for sure. So this brand is around building providing sober home or transitional housing to seniors and veterans.
Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Your layout looks good, man.
Yeah, I got to get that into I built one in Go High Level, but it came out much more simpler than what this came out. So, but this one is aesthetically, this one is more pleasing to the eye.
Got it. Did you try?
Where did you build this one?
This is in Manus.
Okay.
Did you try? Because you got two approaches with Go High Level. You got the HTML approach, which is the one that I showed you, but you also have give me all the files and I put it up in the hosting. Now, let me correct myself for a second. I said two ideas with Go High Level. I meant to say two ways you could host it. Because when you're uploading the files into hosting, you're not uploading it into Go High Level. You're uploading it into your GoDaddy, your Bluehost, your Hot Monster or whatever. But it will have all the files and it will be just like this. But you're taking it out of GoDaddy. I mean, Go High Level.
Right.
But like I said, my approach will always be give somebody $50, have them recopy this whole site inside of Go High Level so that I can do all my editing myself inside of it and forget about the HTML code. That would always be my approach for this. Okay, let's go to, the site looks good.
Thank you.
OSHA.com. Contact Train OSHA today.
Are you dealing with OSHA too? Are you and Dwayne in direct competition?
Nah, that's not me.
Let's see.
The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. At Risewell Homes, we honor that courage.
Okay.
We're dedicated to a safe and supportive foundation for recovery, right here in Broward County.
Good.
Risewell Homes was the turning point for me. I found a community that cared and the structure I needed to rebuild my life. Hope lives here.
Okay.
Charles, you know, it's an arrow on the right. When you play the video, there's an arrow on the right that you could just sit and see.
Risewell
Yeah, you
Homes
talking about
was
this
the
one. I
turning
keep
point
forgetting
for me.
that.
I found a community that cared and the structure.
Yeah, you could just sit that in.
It's not just about having a place to live, it's about having a place to grow. At Risewell Homes, our holistic approach to sober living nurtures community, life skills, and mindfulness, empowering every.
You got a little bit of cut off with your text as well.
Wondering what's next? At Risewell Homes, we help you find the answer. From life skills workshops and resume coaching to work-ready projects and wellness.
You're gonna have to do some video editing because I can see where you can cut it off where the person won't know that it stopped in the middle, because you definitely can fix it.
For sure.
The door to a new life is open. At Risewell Homes, we have limited spaces for those ready to embrace recovery. Here, you'll find safety, support, and a fresh start in Prince George's County.
Yeah, you see where it says in Prince George's County?
Yeah.
That's where I would cut it at.
So like with these scripts, I didn't really do any editing with the scripts. What I did was I just essentially just copied the what do you call it? We created the email, the text message, and what was the third thing? The creative
Yeah.
So I just took the branding out the branding package. I just took that that third piece, that social media script or whatever. I just copied that and pasted it directly into Sora. And this is what came of it. But I didn't do any editing to the
now
to
just
it to,
imagine, if you had took that piece, and because I also created a Sora prompt generator in ChatGPT too.
Right.
That's right here, where you could put in your prompt and it'll give you a detailed Sora video thing. It would have the timestamp from 0 second to this second and so on and so on and so on. So
exactly.
I will give you these actual, like I said, this is another one that I created. We use this in our business. I just haven't given you guys the opportunity to have these GPTs yet. But these are all the GPTs that my team created for us to use in our business.
Yeah, that'd be clutch if you could share them.
I got this, like I said, this Copy Genius is the latest one. And this is, like I said, this is a gorgeous one. Let me stop bragging. That's a gorgeous one. Okay. Let's see. Did I miss anything? Yeah, I think I did.
Next. Wondering.
The door.
Did that one.
Next. Wondering what's next.
The door to a new life is open.
Yeah, we're at the end. No.
There's a few still shots over there. Yeah. Those are the ones. These are the ones that Manus created.
Got you.
Yeah, look like a TV commercial.
Dignity in every step. Mm-hmm.
And
you could have, I already see a prompt of this already. Man slowly walking down the road with background blurred out. So you could have him slowly walking down the road. Let's see. Yep. This is a style right now. I ain't gonna say right now. This before after style where you have a half and half. That's a very powerful style that's working right now in TikTok and Instagram.
Okay. That's also a good style for like The thumbnails as well.
Oh, you could use that in all kinds of ways. Finding your foundation again. Licensed and reliable housing.
And then I believe this is where I had to erase some of them because I was putting too many up. But this is the one that was created by Pinelli or whatever that program is called.
Yeah, Pomeli.
Pinelli, yeah.
Excellent, guys. You guys did a very good job. Very good job. Now, your challenge for the week. I'm going to give it to you heavy this time. I want 5 different prompts, and I want one app. And I want you to use it in this tool called Kimi.com. KIMI.com. This is what it looks like. All of them looks like ChatGPT. It has a free plan. It has a paid plan. The free plan is very generous. So you can create apps. You can create like the same thing you do in Gmail, the same thing, same thing you do in ChatGPT. You can create programs, you can create PowerPoints, you can create books, all mobile apps and web pages. So I want 5 of my prompts that I've given you over the past 12 months. I want them used inside of this program. Kimi.com. These are the settings that you got to make sure you have. You sign up for free using Gmail or whatever account you want to use. When you come in, you click on tools and you make sure the search tool is on and you make sure the thinking tool is on. And then you go to work. 5 prompts and 1 app. I don't want an app you already created before. I want a new app. I just went in, and here's, like I said, you want to know how I can get a new app? Just tell the AI, give me 5 app ideas and choose one of them and make an app out of it. Everything I want you to do inside of Kimi. Now, here's the reason why I want you to do it inside of Kimi. Kimi is being touted as the best open source model out there, beating DeepSeek, outperforming ChatGPT and some of their features, outperforming Comet, outperforming Google and some of their features. And the good part about this tool right here is they have a desktop version that you can download and install on your computer that you don't have to even pay to use a strong LLM model that has thinking and search capabilities. Now, most of you guys, you probably won't be able to do that because you got to have the powerful enough computer to do it. That's why I'm giving you the desktop version. I'm giving you the online version. So once again, go to Kimi.com. 5 of my prompts and any app you want to create. This is an app that I created just by playing around with it today. I told it to create a social time tracker app. And I said, I want the app to track how much time I spend on the internet. And this is what it created. I choose the platform, I put in the platform, and then I hit the start timer. And it measures my time and stuff that I'm on Facebook, I'm on Reddit, I'm on YouTube, I'm on all these different social sites. and it give me a breakdown of the week, how much time I spent online and so on and so on. And this is, I mean, this is the funny part about this. This is the prompt I gave it. Create an app to track my time online in social sites. That was it. Not even a full sentence. And this is what it created. So, any questions regarding the challenge?
Would you call this a LLM?
Yeah, this is an LLM with multimodal capabilities. LLM just means large language model.
Right.
ChatGPT is a large language model. Google AI Studio is a large language model. Anthropic is a large language model. So all of them are large language models with multiple modalities built in. Meaning it can think, it can reason, it can create audio, it can create video, it can create PowerPoints, it can create all this other stuff with it. You can upload files, it has a knowledge base. That's the multimodality part of it.
So when I try to go on the URL, just go Kimmy.com or Kimmy AI or something like that.
Kimmy.com.
Okay. Okay, cool.
Yep, it's Kimmy, KIMI.com. And like I said, you have to sign up for free and use it. Any questions?
Yes, this is Thomas. So it's clear I have to go through the school to get 5 prompts that you have put out.
Yeah, and here's how you do that. You just put in prompts. And you're going to see all these different posts that I put out with prompts on them.
All right. And basically, do I take the prompt and just modify it?
Yes, absolutely. You're not going to use the exact prompt. You're going to modify it for your business or your service or whatever that prompt is about.
All right.
Good question. Yes.
All right.
Otherwise, you just be copy and pasting my prompts. So yes, you would modify it for your business.
Okay. And when you said this is there's a heavy side to it. Is the heavy side finding the prompts, or the heavy side is setting up the Kimmy?
Well, the heavy side was the Kimmy, the app side of it, creating the app that you haven't created before.
I got it. Okay. That's correct. I haven't created something like that before.
But I gave you a cheat code. I told you you could just ask, you actually could ask Kimmy to give you 5 ideas for apps. You could ask ChatGPT. You could ask Google AI Studio. You could ask that. In fact, that's what I want you to do. I want you to ask one of the large language models to give you 5 ideas. You know what? I'm going to make this even harder.
All right.
Thank you for making it harder for them, man.
Well, I want the challenge. I want to grow.
I don't want one app. I want 3 apps. So I want you to choose 3 out of the 5 ideas it gave you. And I want you to create apps from those 3 of the 5 ideas. But I want to see the list of all 5 apps it gave you. So you're going to include the list of all the 5 apps ideas it gave you. You're going to include the 3 apps you created, and you're going to include 5 prompts that you ran through Kimmy. Any questions?
I'm going to repeat what you just said. So basically, I'm going to create 5 prompts through Kimmy or through some other LLM.
No, you're using Kimmy. Everything you're doing here is through Kimmy.
Okay. I'm going to ask it to generate 5 prompts. I'm going to choose 3 of those prompts to create 3 apps.
That's correct.
Okay.
George, you got it?
Yes, sir.
You going to do it?
Yes, sir.
Larry, you got it? Larry said pass. Tony, you got it?
Nobody mics work right now.
Yeah. Elisa.
I mean, I have to find my audio button. I got it. I'm doing this one.
Got it, at least. Anita.
Yeah.
Somali? Okay. Steven. Mufasa. He's not here. Ulysses.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. It's a good one.
Israel. Kimberly. Troy.
Hey, I'm here, but I, be honest with you, I'm completely lost. So I'm gonna have to review.
Troy, don't hesitate. Jump on a Zoom meeting, man. I can help you through it.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Mr. Jenkins.
I'll see what I can do. But question, you said make sure the thinking tool is on, and what other tool?
I'm sorry, say it again. What's your question?
You said make sure that the thinking tool is on and another tool.
Oh yeah. The two tools is search.
Oh, search.
Yes.
Okay, thanks.
When you first log in, let me make sure I go to the Kimmy. When you first log in, it's going to look like this. You just got to go to tools, click on the double arrows, one going left, one going right, and make sure search is on. And make sure think. Oh, okay, you're right. Thanks for letting me know. You see it?
Yep.
When you first log in, just go over here to the two double arrows. When you put your mouse on the hype, it'll come up with the word tools. Click on it, and just make sure these are turned on. That's off right there. This is on.
Oh, okay.
And that's it.
Thanks.